Hello everyone, welcome to PUC Online Classroom. Today we are moving on to activity number 9, which is about time expressions, or you can simply say prepositions of time. Alright, so as you can see right here we have many prepositions, okay, and most of them are all about, sorry, not most, all of them are all about, time, okay, a preposition of time. We have at, early, around, late, until, before, after, and then we have in, on, things like this. Okay, so I will explain you all about these prepositions. But before I explain, I just want to take a look at some examples right here. As you can see, we have s at the end right here, on Fridays, on Saturdays, on Sundays, and on weekdays, all right, weeknights and weekends. So when you happen to see some kind of day or week with s at the end, it means every. All right, if we say Fridays, so you can say every Friday. Saturdays, you can say every Saturday. Okay, on weekends with s, so you can say every weekend. All right, but if we write without s, it's just only a single day. All right. So if we say on Thursday, so without s, so it is a particular day. All right, it's not about every day. All right. Okay, so let's go to early. I think it is pretty obvious by understanding early mean before, right? Around is somewhere. It can be before and after 11. Okay, because when you say around, we are not really sure. Okay. Late, you know the word late. Until, from time to time. All right, just like we study English from 8 o'clock until 9:20, or maybe 9:40 to 11. All right, or until 11. So this is about until, and before and after, I think you know all of them. Okay, so we have in and on, so these are something that we need to learn more. So let's focus more about the three prepositions. Okay, all right, so this is what I prepared for you. We have add, on, in. Okay, the reason why I focus only this three, just because we have a lot to remember and also understand. Unlike the others, you just get to know the meaning and that's it. You know how to use all of them. Okay, so let's begin with add. So we use add with time, everyone, except, okay, moon and midnight. It means we can use it with noon and midnight. All right, with preposition at, just like the example below here. We say at 10 o'clock, so because it is about time, and we say at noon and at midnight. You see, so noon and midnight are the exception. Okay, on, we use with day and date. So day refer to, Monday, Tuesday, things like this, part of the week. Date is, all right, the date is the order of the day, okay, in a month. So we have on Friday 13. Okay, 13 is the date. I think you know that. So anytime you talk about day or date, you have to use preposition on, all right, so that you don't get confused. And once again, at we use with time, but noon and midnight we also use with at. Okay, because these two are the exceptions. And the last preposition is in, everyone, part of the day, month, year, and season. Okay, so part of the day right here I refer to morning, afternoon, evening. Okay, so right here we have in the morning, okay, in the afternoon, in the evening, and we have month in December. Okay, year, you can say in 2020. Okay, and season, you can say in the dry season, or in the winter, in the summer, things like this. Okay, so these are ways how you can use prepositions add, on, and in. Of course, this week can be used in a different way. So this we focus only time. All right, so I will explain only time, but of course you can use with some kind of place. All right. Okay, so before I leave this page, I just want to wrap up a little bit. Once again, add we use with time, okay, but not moon and midnight. We also use with this too. Okay, we know that noon is not about time, midnight is not about time, but This is the exceptions. Okay, and on we use with day and date. Okay, and in part of the day, in the morning, month, in December, year 2020, and season in the winter. Okay, so these are what you have to understand and also remember. Okay. All right, so what you are going to do is, everyone, to do this exercise, let's go to exercise 9A right here. Choose the correct word. So the first one is done for you. I get up at 6. And weekdays, all right, so weekdays, is it an or on weekdays? I think you can come up with right here. Okay, you can use on weekdays. All right, as you can see right here, the example. Okay, on weekdays. So we use preposition on with day or date. Okay, and what about weekend? Of course, you can say on weekend, or you can say at weekends. Okay, also fine, because one is American English and the other one is British English. Okay, all right, so I want to leave the rest for you from number 2 to number 12. Okay, so just choose a circle, or you can underline the correct answer, all right, of these prepositions. Okay, and I will give you the answers later. All right, so let's go to number 10. This is about listening. You can refer to the listening audio that I touched yesterday, and just listen and fill in, all right, the information about the 3 people. All right, Aaron, Madison, Kyler. Okay, so listen and find out the information of these people, what time they get up, what time they get home, and what time they go to bed. All right, so just take a listen and try to get the answers for this activity. All right, and don't worry about this, I will give you the answer too. Okay, all right, so let's go to the last activity, which is about reading. In this activity, you go in a read, as you can see right here. Read the title and skim the blog post. So skim means, or skimming is like the act of reading a certain text pretty quick. So the idea of reading quickly just because we want to get the general information of the text, what the text is about. So we don't find, or we don't want to get the specific information in the text. So skimming, just read fast to get the idea what the text is about, and that's it. Okay, this is about skimming. And I think blog posts, right? So blog post is like a, a a post that someone has written or blog in a blog. Okay, it can be social networking site like Facebook. All right, if they have their own website, so they probably can post the ideas for certain kind of topic in the website. Or somebody might use Twitter, all right, or Facebook, Instagram to express their idea of a certain kind of topic. Okay, that's what called blog. And so the question is, what are these people's jobs? So you need to answer to the question by just skimming this text from the top to the bottom. Okay, and we have another question. Why do you think their jobs are hard to understand? All right, so when you skim the text, when you read quickly, all right, without carrying the specific time like 7 and 9 o'clock at night, for example, so that you don't need to care much about all of this information. So what you do care is about what is this piece of text is about. Okay, and the second, third, and fourth. Okay, so once you finish the first activity, you can go to part B, read the article. So this time maybe you have to read slow, all right, slowly, and then try to get what it is and try to look for specific or exact information from the text, because they ask you some kind of questions right here. Who does the following things? Check the correct boxes. So we have Danny, Color, Nico, and Lizar. Okay, so your job is to listen and find out about these 4 people, just like the first one, who does something to help people get fit. Get fit is just like to have muscle, all right, to stay in shape, to have a good body. So by just going to gym, all right, or doing exercises or eat less, for example, these are ways out. But who does something to have people, get fit? So just find out about the information of these four people and check the correct one. Okay. All right, so I think that's it for this lesson, everyone. And if you have any questions, please leave your question in our Telegram group chat, and I will respond to you, okay, as soon as I can. All right, that's it for this unit, everyone. Thank